I fall right at the beginning, that means that I don't have to fall during my presentation, right? Okay, so all of you who are parents, which is some percentage of you, I'm sure would like to do the very best for your children. But you have to hold down a job in order to feed those children and keep a roof over your heads. So you don't have time to spend all day long with them at home, feeding their brains with the best literature and all the science projects that their little brains in your kitchen can hold. You depend on the school system to provide your kids with care during the day, and with that care, education. Luckily, not all education happens between the hours of 8 and 3. That gives you the opportunity to do some great things in the lives of your children and your own with the unabashed and unfettered addition of unschooling spice into your schooling life. Unschooling is an educational philosophy that starts with the premise that you don't need the formal structure of school in order to learn. It goes further in the belief that coercing people to learn specific things at specific times is actually detrimental to the whole learning process. You, as a really curious adult, are already involved in unschooling activities, even if you didn't notice it. So, where do you start? Start by doing more things with your children. Instead of sending them off to 5 or 6 extracurricular activities a week without you, try taking part in a few workshops and classes with your kids. Try taking a martial arts class with them, a parkour class with them, maybe do some workshops at a hackerspace with your kids. Don't let them pick all the activities, and don't you pick all the activities either. Instead, negotiate with your children. Discuss the pros and cons. Discuss the costs. Discuss everything about it, exactly as you would with another adult. Really listen to your children, and in the end, pick a few things that they'd like to do, and a few things that you'd like to do, and together, you'll be helping each other learn how to get through these interpersonal relationship situations better, and you'll be stretching yourselves with these shared activities and new experiences for each of you. Another thing you should do is get more museum memberships, as many as your family can afford. Any museum that you've gone to in the last year that your kid really loved, get a membership. And then give a copy of your membership card to your bus riding children and encourage them to go by themselves just for fun. Aquariums, zoos, and museums are fantastic places full of inspiration. And a kid who goes to one often will find all sorts of things to explore on their own with no coercion whatsoever. Unschooling doesn't include the idea that you have to learn everything by yourself or that parents are the only teachers. Get involved, but also do things, let your kids explore and pass themselves out. Wow, I totally missed my slides there and messed things up. Oh, work, yes! Okay, so you should totally take your kids with you to work. Whenever you can, because your kids can learn how to be quiet and do things in all sorts of workspaces. In fact, they can help you pair code if you're a coder like me. And you know, if you've got some other boring office job, you might even be able to get them to lick envelopes or something. And that experience in the workplace, whatever it is going to teach them all sorts of things that will push them ahead in their future. My kids, some of whom are in their 20s already, managed to survive doing these sorts of things with me all over the world, and in fact, have some pretty cool jobs. And I just want to say congratulations to that one you just saw on the screen just a moment ago. He got married yesterday, and I drove here from Enterprise, Oregon. So I hope the best for him and his new wife and my grandson in their path of unschooling, with and without school, and with and without crazy work situations. So I hope that all of you will go home, and whether you have children or not, bring unschooling into your schooled lives. Thank you.